Hello, hello, hello. Finally, StreamYard let me in. Oh my gosh. Updates, and then crashes, and then I don't know what. But I made it eventually. So how do you do? Just got to bear with me a moment. And then we'll be all sorted. But good evening to the English folks. Good day to the other folks. You're a bit wonky, but what's new on my... Excuse me? Yes? Yes? You wanna say hello to the peeps? Hang on. I'll let you say hello to the peeps. To say hello to peeps? You're saying hello? Now's your time. Love you. You say hello? You don't want to say hello? You just want a little bit of attention? Love you. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, let me sit my butt down. Oh, okay. Are we done? Now, where are you going? Are you going back to your chair? Or are you going to come and nest? Or just sit there and hound me? I'm not hearing anything apart from a little motorboat going. Oh, well. Evening, folks. The hostess has decided to join us, as you see. Somebody please let me know if I actually put the prayers and the thought at the top of the chat, please, because I can't remember if I've done it. I hope I have, but I don't know if I have. But anywho, it is Friday. I am knackerated. I really, really hope I can do the whole of the live because I am so tired. It is our member Jamie's birthday today. That is hot dog crochet. You come into nest. Come into nest. Hot dog crochet. It is her birthday today. So if she happens to come in, or if you see her around the tube streets, then please say howdy do, happy birthday. I got completely the wrong mug this morning, so we have hedgehogs, not hedgehogs, hedgehogs today instead of the beanie mug. So apologies, I'm slacking. Like I said, I'm tired. It's just the thing. We are on a brand new month, so shh, I turned you off. How are you still getting through? We have a brand new super wheel, and because last month was all of that colour, we're going completely blueberry this month just to cleanse, because blueberries are a good antioxidant. They are a good cleanser. And so we have blueberries this month. If you would like to get onto the super wheel, either during this live, either send a PayPal, a super sticker, or a super chat that equals £5 British or increments of in one payment. So if you send £5, you get an entry onto the wheel. If you send £15, you get 3 entries onto the wheel, but it needs to be in one thingamy-bobbity, one payment. I had to think. I couldn't think. If you are a member, then one privilege of being a member is you get double the entries. So there's that. Right. The other wheel that we really, really need to have a look at is the Stitches wheel. We are doing a CAL in January, a crochet along, and we are going to be doing some stitches. We need some stitches. It needs to be multiples of 1 or 3. Definitely no more than 3. The odd stitch, which is made up of 2, we might be able to get away with depending on the stitch. So far we have 37 entries. We are aiming for 50. So we'll see how we go. If you have an idea for a stitch and we don't have it on the wheel already, I will put it on. I will put your name, well, your initials next to it, so we know who to blame when everybody hates the stitch. And I can't be, well, I could be blamed because I have a couple of entries on there myself. And if mine comes up and people hate it, then, well, they can hate me for a little while. But there you go. Okay, so we are in the Friday live. We better get going, huh? Going to the top of the chat. There we go. We have pinned to the top of the chat up there. We have the prayers and the thoughts list. Everybody on that list needs your prayers or thoughts. If you are religious, please spare a prayer. Please, for 1 or 2 people that are up on that list. If you are not religious, you do not get away with it. While you're doing the vacuuming, while you're grooming the dog, while you are picking your kids' toenails, I don't care what you're doing, you can think while you're doing the physical. Please have a thought for 1 or 2 of these people, because everyone on there is in need, whether it be because they are in mourning, whether they have medical issues happening, whether they are in need of some good luck, they've had a tragedy, etc. Everyone up there is in need. So please think of them. First person in was Miss Riggles, that is Baba Wriggle Baker, who has sent me a picture to my old email address again. Oh, Riggles. I will be showing that when I've caught up with the chat. So welcome in, Miss Riggles. Baba Wriggle Baker says, hi. Hi. And she also says, sent a pic. Yes, you did. And I will get to it. I will. Riggles says, someone blessed me with 3 skeins of white yarn, and I have no idea who it was. What was the postmark on the package? That could be a clue. Zara, Miss Zara Tabassum, welcome in, Miss Zara. She says, hello, Khadijah, and everyone coming in. Good evening to you. Miss Sharon, good evening. Are you going to nest? Do you want to cuddle or are you going to nest? What you going to do? What you going to do with all that fuzz on top of your back? What you going to do? What do you want to do? Hang on, I have a deliberating fuzzball here. Hang on. You going to nest? Okay, we're nesting. We've decided we're nesting. Miss Sharon, good evening. Sharon Sutcliffe says, evening all popping. Popping? Please don't pop. I'm sure she's popping on rather than just popping, because you ain't popcorn, girl. Until I can't keep my eyes open anymore. Well, that won't take very long because I'm sure I will bore you into sleepdom. But she is giving a And welcome in, Miss Sharon. And Miss Perp, Knitting Purple. She says, hello, Khadijah and beautiful Beany. Good evening, Miss Perp. Sorry. Perp says, yes, I'm wonky. Don't tell everyone. Well, maybe I want to tell everyone. Maybe it could be fun to tell everybody that you're wonky. Zara says you could give her no, not yet. I have one ready, but not yet. Zara says it is pinned, thank goodness. After I said the prayers and thoughts list, I was like, I don't even know if it's up there yet. Oh my gosh. But I went with it anyway. Whew. Whew. Oh my gosh, I'm going to ruin this. Oh, bless her heart. Shall we go Hajra? I'm going to so get that wrong. Good evening to you. She says, hello, everyone from Pakistan. Welcome in. Hot evening, I'm guessing, over there. It's very mild over here, but I'm sure over there it's way hotter. Way hotter. But welcome in and good evening to you. She also says, how are you all? Now she's saying all, that's to everyone. So please let our newcomer know how you're feeling. How you doing? How you diddling? Let her know. Yes, my love. I know. You okay like that? Are you going to be all right like that? There's the wrong bit of, the wrong bit of blanket was touching you. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Bad woman. I'm a very naughty Khadijah today. Okay, Miss Zara has dropped the question of the live. Nightbot says, got it, Zara. What one object would you want to bring back from your past that is no longer in the present? I thought of this the other day and it's gone completely out of my noggin. I have to think. It's a very difficult thing for me. See, it will come eventually. But this precise moment, blank. It'll get there. Sharon is wishing her dog a happy birthday if she comes in. Fingers crossed. Miss Slug is the naked snail, aka Demetra. She says, hello everyone with a howdy partner and a welcome in. She's done a beautiful blue gem as well. I love that blue gem. I so wish I could see it on StreamYard, and you can only see it in YouTube, and I'm really gutted because I love that blue gem. Love it. Hajra says, how's the weather there? Here, winter is coming, so a bit cold. Now, you say winter is coming, and you're in Pakistan. I dread to think how cold. I mean, I do that because whatever your cold is, I'm certain would be practically our summer. We had a really cold few nights at the end of last week. This week has been very mild. Yesterday and today, and that's being outside. Like, you do not need a jacket. It is warm. I mean, being fat doesn't help, but, you know, that's my issue. Squid down. There you go, Zara. It's warm here in India. Yeah, there you go. Squid down. Blair, good evening. I'm going to say evening. It's a wrong name for UK, so you must be America. And I'm guessing either you're not at school today or you're finished for today. Surely, well, that no, I'm not hazarding a guess at anything. No. Welcome in, Blair. I should stop assuming because I always get it wrong. Always. Riggles says it was sent by Amazon. Oh, well, that's awkward. Who would have sent you white yarn and you got 3 balls? So it's someone that knows your new address. I'm guessing it came to your new address. I can ask around, but I'm guessing whoever it is wants to be anonymous unless they had put a gift note in there and either that didn't arrive with the wool or they weren't able to do a gift note. But I can ask around for you. I can try and ask around for you. Miss Blair says, I just subscribed. I thought you already were. Oh my gosh, you filled me with hope a couple of weeks back. And now she says she's subscribed. Now she says. Thank you, Blair. I mean, now you can join in with the giveaways. That's a bonus. Zara says her answer for the question of the live is, I want to bring back the old telephones. Yes! For all the landlines, the rotary dial phones where you go 7, 8, 1, 6. Oh my gosh, I love the rotary phones. I do miss the rotary phones. I don't miss the fact that you are stuck wherever the phone is. You have to stay there. And if you've got a second phone, they can listen in. That was awkward. You couldn't move around the house unless, I think there was the odd house. From what I saw watching Roseanne, an American sitcom growing up, they had a phone line that practically reached through the whole flipping house. That phone could go for miles. I never had that luck, but I do miss the rotary phones. I do. I am so with Sarah on this one. I like that idea. I miss them. Miss Perp says her answer is, the thing I would bring back is the milkman. That was the one that I was thinking of. Okay, so I've said this in the past. I'm saying it again now because it's here. When I was younger, I said, mainly to myself, but I think I must have said it to my grandmother once or twice, that I will know when I am an adult, when I am grown up, when I can buy a newspaper and have it delivered and have my 2 pints of milk on the doorstep. Milkmen, at least here, milkmen still deliver. Around this country, you still have the milkman delivering milk and leaving it on your doorstep. But one, it is extremely expensive. And number two, they don't have what we called a milk float anymore. It's just a silly little van. That's it. The milk floats were brilliant. I so miss those days. I miss listening for the milkman. You could hear the bottles kind of shaking in their crates. Every now and again, when you went to get your milk off the doorstep, there'd be a little hole in the top because a bird would have come down and poked its beak through to get the cream off the top of the milk. Oh, Perp, I am so with you. I'm so old. I mean, it's not an object, but if we're going to go with object, I miss the milk float. But yeah, I did look into, I've looked into a few times actually about getting milk delivered and having 1 or 2 pints on the doorstep. Not that I have a doorstep, but you know, at the front door. It is so flipping expensive. It just is not worth it. It's really not. I just heard a ding dong. Okay, we'll get there. Let me get a little bit more chat done. I'll get there. Scrolling down there is Miss Lulu, Miss Cindy Lulu. Welcome in, Cindy. She says, hi, Lisa, and all in chat. Welcome in. Howdy do. Scrolling down. There's Mr. Drim. Good evening, Drim. Mr. Drim says, hi, gorgeous, and chat, of course. Just in to say hi. Hi, Lou. Hi, Lou. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I have to say, yes, I am wearing Mr. Joe's T-shirt, Garden State Gardener. Yes, for the timestamps. Before you ask, yes, for the timestamps. I'm wearing Joe's T-shirt because I wanted to. Okay, we're advertising the Garden State Gardener today. If I had other channels' T-shirts, I would wear them too. But today, Garden State Gardener. Scrolling down, it's just randomness. Scrolling down. Miss Cindy Lulu, member for 35 months. 35 months. It's a long time, isn't it? You wait, Purple put hers up and she'll trump you. She'll be like, ah, eat this. But still, 35 months is a heck of a time. What did you do to earn 35 months in prison? Scrolling down. Miss Lucy. Lucy's crochet spot. She says, hello, Ladybird. There is a Beany, but she's here. She was at the very, very beginning of the live, and she will be back again. But she's here nesting between my bum and my feet because she loves my smells. She's lucky I'm not gassy today. Scroll down. Okay, so we've got to there. So let me put this up because we are putting somebody on the wheel. I need to open up the super wheel, and the first person going on the super wheel is Miss Christine. Miss Christine, and she gets 2 entries because she is a member of the channel. So Miss Christine, ta-da! Ah, the blueness. Sure, I turned you off. Shush. Oh my gosh. It even said it's the, oh no, I turned the calls off. Well, that was clever. I turned the calls off. I didn't turn the notifications off. I'm so old. It's Christine. Thank you very much, Miss Christine. You are on the wheel, and I'm saving it before I forget. It's saved. Thank you very, very much, Miss Christine. You are on the blueberry wheel. Thank you. So the question of the live is, what one object would you want to bring back from your past that is no longer in the present day? Curious. Blair says, do y'all have any crochet amigurumi ideas for me to crochet? Mermaid. I'm halfway done, my mermaid. Halfway done. She's hanging from a thread right now and doesn't look anything like a mermaid, but she's half done. I've got to put some hair on her. I've got to give her a bra, and I've got to give her fins. But my mermaid with her sparkly tail, she's half done. I was supposed to do her Wednesday. Unfortunately, things got a little bit out of hand on Wednesday, so I couldn't do my pop-up live, but I'm going to go with mermaid. That's what I'm going to say. Amigurumi Mermaid. Or be different. Make a merman. There you go. There's my 2 penneth. 2 penneth. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Or sheep. Sheep. Let's go down, scrolling down. We have Sally. Now, Sally, I saw yesterday in another live, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen that name for so long. And she's popped in here. Hello, Miss Sally. Good day to you, my dear. Good day. Welcome in. Sally says, hi, Ladybird and friends. Oh my gosh, we're going down that road again. Garfield was in cartoon form on TV at one point in the 90s. And it was Garfield and Friends. And the theme started as an announcer saying, Garfield and Friends. And then it burst into song. And every time someone says something and Friends, the theme song comes into my head. Again, I'm weird and I don't really care because that's me. Scrolling down. People saying hello to Sally. Blair says, I've never crocheted a sheep. It's probably one of the easiest things you can do, because one of the easiest ways you can do it is a big ball, a slightly littler ball, put the 2 balls together so you've got a body and a head, and just kind of 4 teeny weeny little stumpy bits for your legs. Put some eyes on it. You've got an easy sheep. Easy sheep. Possibly. Maybe. Riggles says, yes, it could have even been family. You see? But I will have an ask around to my peeps. I'll put my feelers out for you, Wriggle, and we will see what we come up with. But I don't know who has your address. I've got it, but it wasn't me because I ain't got the finances right now. Plus, I didn't know you needed white. Who have you told that you needed white? Who did you tell? Scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down, scroll it down. Scroll it down. Zara says cordless. She said love them, but it's got to be cordless. I never had a cordless phone. I was never that posh. But a couple of my neighbours, they did. I was so jealous. But no, the rotary phones, yeah, love them. Miss them. Sally says, our cord was stretched so far that it never coiled back. Wow. Some people wanted privacy, huh? Take it all the way into the other room, shut the door with the cord still through the door. Take it to the other end of the house. See, it's a Roseanne phone. Cindy says, I love the rotary phones too. What is it? Bakelite rotary phones. I would love one. I tried in the late 90s to get a Bakelite phone. I wanted a red one and I was going to paint black dots on it. So I had a Ladybird phone and I couldn't get one for a good price that I thought was a good price. They were expensive. So I ended up getting the Budweiser Chameleon and Cricket that played the harmonica and sang Karma, 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 Chameleon whenever the phone rang. And I would ring myself every now and again just to watch the Chameleon and the Cricket move. That was instead of getting the Bakelite phone. Miss Cindy, I love the rotary phones too. I miss them. It was a pain in the backside when you had to do like a few nines and you'd have to put it all the way round and wait for it to go all the way around again before you do it again. It was good when it was a 1, 2, or a 3, but if you're in the high numbers, oh my gosh, waiting for it to come back round it took ages. Or it seemed to take ages. Miss Auntie, welcome in, Miss Auntie. I'm waiting for your intro video. I'm waiting. Don't forget, I'll help you edit if you want me to. Auntie is cooking and stitching Island style. Welcome in. She says, afternoon all. Howdy do. Thank you very much. Just got a claw in me heel. Christine, welcome in, Miss Christine. I'm sure she's working like in Gherkin. She says, hi, Khadijah, Beany, and chat. Crazy work day. So we'll watch the replay. Thank you very much, my dear. She might not be lurking after all, but she's a working Gherkin. Scrolling down. So, yes, what one object would you want to bring back from your past that is no longer in the present? See, now milk flow, I was with Perp. That was my thing. So the other thing that I would bring back, from my past, what else do I miss? What do I miss that we no longer have? Tape cassettes. I mean, I have a tape recorder. I don't think you can get tape cassettes anymore. But I miss making my own mixtapes. It's a whole different thing when it's on CD. But recording songs off the radio and hoping the DJ doesn't interrupt at the wrong time. I miss making mixtapes. I don't know if I would want to bring it back, but I miss doing that. It's a nice shirt. Mr. Joe would be proud, I think. There you go. See, Auntie's showing off. Auntie is trumping the Cindy Lulu. Miss Auntie, member for 52 months. Approximately 1,540 days. Oh, heck. Wow. That just makes it sound so much worse. That sounds way more like punishment this time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Auntie says she misses Warren, but Warren wasn't an object. Object of your love, yes. Object of your heart and your soul, yes, but not an object. We need an object, Auntie. Not objection. I do object to a degree, Mr. Warren, because he's not an object. I need an object. Bless. Cindy says, I would bring back the piano. The piano still exists. Pianos are still around. Pianos haven't disappeared. So confused, Cindy. So confused. She says, my dad bought, the piano my dad bought me when I was about 6 years old. A specific, very specific item. Her old piano. Okay. So it's not quite what was meant by the question of the life, but I get it. Miss Granny D, she is a Southern fine. Welcome in, Miss. Granny D knitting. Knit pearl and squirrel with Granny D. She says, hi, my buddy wild woman. Welcome in, Southern fine. And she's also giving a little bit of love. Thank you, Miss. It's quite funny. She did a short either yesterday or the day before where she was howling at the beaver moon. I so wanted to laugh at the fact that they call it the beaver moon. I wasn't going to go down that road. I just did in my head. But when she started howling, I was howling with her, like almost in unison. I'm just laying there in bed watching it and howling with her because why not? Why not? Oh, Nightbot. Oh, sorry. Give me a minute. I'll sort Nightbot out. Bear with me. But I've got to put somebody on the wheel. So let me do Nightbot first. Okay. Members only. Now, when's the next one? We're looking at January. We're looking at next year. We are looking at the 7th of January for the next members only giveaway. That's for the OJ Twizzlers and above. 7th of January. There we go. It has been updated. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. Now, while I'm up here, I will open up the wheel again because we are placing somebody onto wheel. And they're getting double entries as well because it's a member. So, Miss Lucy is going on the wheel. Copy that, Governor. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we double the entries. Oh, and this week it's going to Hunter, like, not immediately, but it'll be there for his morning because he hasn't eaten now for 3 days, I think. So it's going to Mr. Hunter for the foodie stuffs. Let's sort, save. That's on. Thank you very, very much, Miss Lucy. Thank you. Much appreciated, as always. All of you that are able to, when you do, it is so, so much appreciated, especially when I don't make enough from YouTube to meet the quota. It helps a lot. Squid down. Miss Cindy is saying happy birthday to the hot dog. Miss Jamie, I hope she comes in. I really do. Even if she only runs in and runs away again, I really hope she does. Zara says, I meant love the rotary fan. You said cordless straight after, so then I'm like, okay, I love the rotary. Riggles says, I didn't tell anyone because I have white. Anyone in the apartment building would know my address or could get it. And I've won 2 giveaways since I've been here. Were any of them for white wool? We've got to deduce something. Auntie, will you stop complicating things, woman? Simpler times is not an object. It's asking for an object. You know, physical object. A picky-uppy thing. Something you can grab and touch and don't bring Warren back. We're not calling Warren an object. But you know what I mean. Like, something that you can physically poke, touch, hold. You know. Miss Slug says, I'm back with a double wavy. But I didn't know she'd run away. She didn't tell anyone. Sharon, again, your nan is not an object. I would so turn around and say my Oma. But not an object. That's a person. It's a whole different question. Granny D says, I'd bring back 1968 Dodge Charger. It was so cool. What the heck is a Dodge Charger? What's a Dodge Charger? Someone is going to have to tell me what a Dodge Charger is. 1968 Dodge Charger. I want to say some sort of car, but I think I'm going to get laughed at saying that. So someone's got to tell me. Slug says milk eggs, grocery deliveries by local farmers. So it's similar to Mine, the milkman, because every now and again you'd have cream or yogurt, orange juice. I don't know why the orange juice. I don't know how that had anything to do with dairy farm. And if you were really, really lucky and you really knew your milkman, you might get some cheese too. Would be so nice in winter. You're there with me and Perp, Miss Slug. I am sorry to say you have joined us. Miss Granny D says, right, that's why I had to howl at the beaver mood. Granny D, beaver. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't mean the same over there that it does over here, but that's the whole of the ball game, girl. Auntie says, old-fashioned soda shop. See, there we go. We have a thing. Okay, so this one you're going to have to explain because I don't know what a soda shop is. I'm guessing soda is like fizzy drink, but like specifically they sell fizzy drinks, or it's like a cafe, coffee shop type thing, but purely with the fizzy stuff. You're going to have to explain it. You need to explain to those that do not know. Miss Slug says more like a service, but fresh milk, eggs would be nice. I do miss, and occasionally you get to try things like this at the odd craft fair, farmer's market if you're lucky and can find one, but unpasteurized milk that is still warm. Oh my gosh. Love it. Absolutely love it. Love it. Scroll down. That's Mr. Hunter. Hello, I thought you'd forgotten about me. Mr. Hunter, aka my hubby, aka Englanesia. He says, Assalamu alaikum, my beautiful wife. Mwah, 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 mwah. He's giving me the European kisses. He's not even in here yet. But he says, hello, everyone. And then he does a hug. And then another hug. And then another one. And another one. Welcome in, Mr. Hunter. Salama Peggy. Good morning. Miss Granny D says a classic car. Oh my gosh, I was right. Flipping heck. I was right. Ding, ding. Granny D says a classic car, a Dodger. I was actually right about something. Sometimes I amaze myself. Sharon is saying hello to Hunter. Don't you give my hubby kisses. She did a little kiss too. Miss Sarah says, hello, Muck Hunter. Muck Hunter? What? Slug says, I had a Dodge Spirit that I totaled in a car accident. Still have PTSD over that accident 21 years later. I'm not surprised. I would ask what happened, but I don't think you really want to go through all that. But ouch. Woo. Cindy has dropped the question of the live again, which is the what object from your past? I wonder if Hunter's still here to answer this question. What object from your past would you want to bring back to the present, something that doesn't exist in 2025, but did exist during your lifetime. What one item would you want? Slug says dairy farmers were forced to stop selling unpasteurized milk in Ontario by the government. Here too, one farmer was giving it away to his neighbours rather than tossing it. Good man. I don't know if it's illegal here, but if they're selling in shops, it has to be pasteurized. Pasteurize, past your face, past your back. It's, yeah, if it's not, then it's, oh, it could have germs in it and bad bacteria and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but it tastes so nice. Cindy says, hi to Mr. Hunter. Granny D says, oh, I very much miss our small family-run grocery store we used to have. I loved the friendly family who owned and ran it, and they had the best meats, cheeses ever sold. And even sold seed for the local farmers. We had, back in the day, I've said this a couple of times as well. I'm going off of what Granny D has said. It would be known as the greengrocers, but we had a shop that we called Fred's. The English people, the best way to describe it to the English people is, think of the comedy sitcom Open All Hours. That shop is what I miss. It was, you went in, I think they stopped in like the 70s, early 70s maybe. You went into the shop, and instead of you browsing everything, you went up to the counter when it was your turn, and you'd say, he wants a pound of meat. Beef if you got it. You get the beef. He wants a pack of candles. You get a pack of candles. 2 apples. Okay, 2 apples. And it's the little un's birthday. He wants a little tricycle. Out comes the tricycle. Like, you needed it. It was in that shop, but you didn't do it. The salesperson went around. They got the ladder out if they needed to get to the high shelves. They went around the shop, grabbed all your bits, put it on the counter, you paid for it, and you left. I miss those shops. And with Granny D saying about the family-run grocery store, that's what came to my mind. And brown paper bags. You had it in brown paper bags too. And Cindy likes those stores too. Slug says they don't want people getting sick. Maybe I want some people to get sick. Hunter says, I miss my toys, a little red car, but you'd be able to get a little red car in 2025. It wouldn't be the exact same one, but you can get a red. Do I have to get you one for your birthday? Do I have to get you a little red car? You can put black dots on it and pretend it's a ladybird. Hot Wheels model cars. Yes, but bigger, and the model's like a sedan. A sedan? Oh my gosh, how American did the Indonesians go? Cindy says, I love that too. I really do. I'm not sure which he loves. Maybe the store, I think. But yeah, I miss those stores a lot. I really do. I have a picture to show you. Got a picture to show you. Miss Riggles, who sent to my old address, she is making again. Now I'm going to guess, of course, she's going to let us know. I'm going to guess that she might be making these for neighbours again for winter, maybe. But she is making snowman. And it's a glistening one. Look, 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 look. It's got sparkles on it. I like that little snowman. He's so cute. Plus, he's wearing blue. I mean, obviously, I like it because he's wearing blue. But we have a little blue snowman. See, this will help with the white wool situation. You know, she's got a reason for white wool. She's making snowmen and snow ladies. Can't be gender specific with the snow peoples. Okay. Oh, wheel. Don't forget we need stitches for the stitch wheel. We need stitches. Bring on the stitches. Where am I? So Mr. Hunter wants, I'm guessing it must be a ride-on car, maybe. Doris, welcome in, Miss Doris. Doris says, hi, everyone. Hugs. The kiddos are still sick. Ooh. So we're home and I'm here. They're still ill. Have you had it yet? Or is it coming? Is it coming for you? I hope it buggers off soon. I really, really do. Quickly, not even soon. Quickly. Slug says yes, so you don't overspend and impulse shop, seeing all the things available you don't really need. Modern grocery stores have displays to encourage that, especially the things at the till for impulse buying. Oh, look, you need 20 packets of chewing gum. Take it. Yeah. All about the money. Cindy says they are spreading more germs with everyone touching everything, I would bet. I don't even think you need to bet it. I think it's a done deal. Miss Slug says, very cute little snowman. We even get the little snowman emoji. I forgot we had one of those. Zara says, to take care of yourself too, Miss Doris. Really? You mums, you lucky mums, really, 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 really need to take care of yourselves as well, because otherwise, how are you going to look after them if you don't look after yourself? Miss Doris says, oh, I love snowmen. No, I can't do actions of a snowman. So she did 3 snowmen. Miss Cindy says, that is true, Demetra. Slug says, we're going to have a lot of snow on Sunday. I have been told today that we are expected a little bit of snow toward the end of next week. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Don't believe it. I think it's rubbish. But Slug is saying they're going to get some probably Sunday. Miss O says, cute snowman. He's a cute little snowman. Riggles says, did you see both? There was only one. There was only one, Miss Riggles. There's only one. Did you send it to my new address? Nope. Only got the one. Doris says, I think it may be coming, but I'm trying to ward it off as best I can. Until they're better. I hope you succeed, girl. Miss Cindy says, I will be sending you a PayPal gift, but in bed now. Rough day today. I'm so with you. I was going to cancel the live today. Hunter was on the phone just before I came live. And like I said to him, had a bad day. He's had a really bad day. I've had a bad day. I'm tired. I'm stressed. I'm just, my back, my legs, and my feet are hurting. They are hurting. I so can't wait to go to bed. And I was going to cancel the live. And then I was like, nope, I'm going to do it. I'm going to push through. I will work. I haven't done any work all day. I will do 2 hours. Hopefully it won't kill me off. Here's hoping. Auntie says, I'm back. Had to take a quick shower for work tonight. She wants to smell good for work. Cindy says, snow can go for sure right now. There was a time up until about 5 years ago that I loved snow to bits. I loved walking in it. I loved touching it. I loved playing with it. I'm looking forward to it because I've got a special snowball maker which makes heart balls. I hope that makes sense. Obviously, it's not an actual ball because they're hearts, but they're 3D hearts. Anyway, but I hate snow now. I like looking at it. It's very pretty. It's glistening. It makes everything look clean, but it is so dangerous and it scares me and I hate it. Don't like it. Not anymore. 2 different emails, Miss Riggles says. Haven't had it. Not on my new email, not on the old email. I have not had it. Nope. I got nothing. I just had that one. Just the one, Riggles. Oh, and we have got the Linky Doo Dab drops time. So, oh, wait, everyone's talking. Everyone's talking. Everyone's talking. Okay. We are going to do the Linky Doo Dab drops. In this time, we don't have any chat going on. What we need are creators, people that make videos on YouTube. If you are a creator here on YouTube and you have made a video in the last 2 months and you would like your link dropping to see if anyone would like to come over and subscribe to you, please pop. Some people are going to hate me for this, but we're blaming Riggles. Please put a snowman emoji in the chat if you would like your Linky Doo Dab dropping. Please. And I bet Mr. Hunter fell asleep. It's quite probable because for him, right now, it's 2 a.m. for him. 2 a.m.? Yeah, 2 a.m. So he's probably gone, he's probably fallen asleep. But yes, any YouTube creators, pop a little snowman into the chat. And then if you do that, start typing out an advert for your channel. Sell your channel better than a car salesman. This is your channel. You know what it's about. You can sell it best. Start typing out your advert. Sell your channel, but don't press enter yet. Don't tap send yet. When the timer's up, I will say your name. When I say your name, you can hit enter, you can tap send, go. I mean, we're not playing Monopoly. You can't pass go, but, you know, you can say go. And then you will have your link dropped by Miss Sarah straight away. That way you can use all the characters of the message. Miss Sarah can have your link directly under your advert and people can come and say hello. And now I've got a cold cup of tea. Not the best of ideas, really. Okay. I'll have one of them, and they can wait. What's the time? Okay, nearly. It's nearly time. So if you are a creator, you make videos, you would like your link dropping, put a snowman into the chat, and you have 30 seconds left to do that. And then after the linky doo dab drops, I will show you a couple of charms that are ready to become stitch markers or bag charms or key rings. Or I haven't touched you. You're not that dirty. Weirdo. Okay, first. Oh, we've only got the two. We've only got the two. Miss Slug, please drop your advert. Needed that cup of tea all day. All day. You're not that dirty. Just waiting for Slug's advert to pop up on StreamYard. I'm really hoping. There it is. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Yeah, the Naked Snail, aka Demetra. I show makes, happy mail, anything that interests me, because it'll interest other people too. And her linky doodad is down there. Please go say hello to Miss Demetra. And if you like her content, subscribe. It's completely free. Free. Who doesn't love a freebie? Next, we have Auntie. Auntie, please drop your advert. Antoinette, aka Hooking and Stitching Alan Star, says, come if you like the fibre art. Knitting, crocheting. Let me try that again. Sorry, Auntie. Come if you like fibre art, knitting, crocheting, Tunisian, lives, gift-aways, island life, and shenanigans. Come have a nosy, maybe join the fibre family. And there's Miss Auntie's linky doodab down at the bottom. So go and say hello to the ladies. Say a howdy, please. And if you like enough, stay a bit. And I've just drunk all my tea and forgot my 2 tablets. Oh my gosh. Chat is open again. Thank you everybody for I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I just hit the bean. Chat is open. Thank you very much to the chatters for holding off while we gave our 2 creators a little bit of a spotlight. Thank you very, very much. Miss Zara, thank you very much for dropping the linkies. Thank you to Slug and Auntie. We're open again. Okay, let me just do me tablet. Hang on. Now we're going for a shaky thing, because I'm going to move the camera because I've got a bean, so I can't really. We'll see what happens. Okay. Doris says, all skate. Miss Debra has lost so much weight. She looks so much younger and so much more healthy. Oh my gosh. That woman has shocked me. Miss Sarah says, happy to help. We definitely appreciate the help. So thank you. Let me move that. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to show you some charms. Like I said, these can be turned into stitch markers. They can be made into earrings. They can be key rings or bag charms, necklaces. Either way, these particular ones are not in my Etsy store. So if you want them, you're going to have to email me. But of course, the Etsy store, it ain't going nowhere. Etsy is linked down in the description, and you never know, you may find something that you might like there. If you don't like any of these, go and have a little nosy. You might find something you like. So we are doing a zoom in for the first charm, and I absolutely blooming adore these ones. Okay, it's going to take me a second to focus it, so bear with me. I think these are all golden. So even though it looks silver, it's golden, but we have a little kitty cat. This is a green one. And these are translucent. Very, very light. One side you have the hollow heart. One side you have the solid heart. That's a green one. There are various colours. This is a blue one. Next, we'll stick with the cat theme for the moment. For obvious reasons, I can't put this on Etsy, but there are so many different versions of this. I have got Hello Kitty. So this is Hello Kitty in a heart. Very red. And we have Miss Kitty with the cherries. Like I said, there's quite a few different little Hello Kitty designs. I think there's 10 different designs of Hello Kitties. Then next, I'll show you 3 different versions of. We have some feathers. Very, very, very colourful feathers. So this one is mint green, royal blue, purple, and kind of a off-white purple. Okay. And then royal blue with spots. And again, there's many different colours and designs of these ones. This is a dark pink and kind of cheetah colouring on the other half. And then lastly, we have gems in the shape of stars. So this is a red one. And we have purple. Whoop. And lastly, we have a teal. Whoop. And that's your lot for today. Okay, now I'm going to put you back and you wait. It will stay all fuzzy and it won't focus again. You wait. Let's hope. Let's hope I'm not all fuzzy. Although, granted, that might be an improvement, but still. So now I'll catch up with the chat. So there we have the old skate. Thank you, Miss Doris. Shima, welcome in. She says, hi, Ladybird. Look at her doing the capital L and the capital D. It makes me so happy when I see that. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good day to you. Good day. Cindy is watching on TV with her sister. New email came through. Exactly the same snowman. Oh no, it's a different snowman. I lied. It's a different snowman. Bear with me, Riggles. I have the second one. You sent it to my old address again, but I've got it. I've got it. Scrolling down, 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 scrolling down. Sally's off and I missed it. So he says, bye for now. Time to be an adult. Responsibilities. Ugh. She also says, kindness matters. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Very much in more than one way. Auntie says, how cute for the heart butt. There's a heart butt on the kitty cats. I mean, it's not supposed to be like the butt. It's supposed to be like on their back or on their front, I guess. But I hadn't really thought about it being their bum. Maybe I won't see it another way now. Thanks, Anthony. She says, cute little cat. I'm guessing that's the same, the translucent cat with colouring on, I'm guessing. Doris says, so cute. Slug says, I just noticed my cat has a huge abscess under his chin. I'm going to try and drain it myself. What the heck? I have needles and syringes from my other cat who was diabetic and was getting insulin shots. Holy heck, no! She says, I don't want to take him to the vet. I don't think he used up all his 9 lives yet. Wish me luck. Oh, Slug! I don't even want to think about it. It's gonna hurt. If it's not a drainable abscess, then what? Oh, Demetra. Lucy says, I like the purple, but not a big fan of gold. I'm not a fan of gold either. I would have most definitely, if these had been silver, you bet I would have had a blue one. You bet I would. But I'm not keen on gold. But I think they're such cute little cats. But they ain't silver. Scrolling down. Scrolling down. Scrolling down. Oh gosh. Granny D says, hello to all. I'm watching and listening whilst knitting on a poncho. Like, are you knitting with the poncho? What? On you? You know, I think it's time. I think it's a good time to give Beany a special thing. So I'm going to move everything because I know she will create havoc. See, she knows. She knows. She is getting up. She knows. I've just dropped my spoon. See? She knows. She knows. Yes, my love. I haven't even said the word. I didn't say the word. But you're going to have to turn around so they can see your pretty face. You got a... You made your chest all wet. What'd you go and lick your chest for? Ugh. Do I get a kiss? Can you get a kiss? Please? Thank you. Okay. I'm going to have no fingers left after this. I haven't opened it yet. Wait. this woman is woman down. Get. It's like she's never been fed. Let me open it, please. Thank you. This girl, seriously? Oh, this stinks. Whoa. My finger is not a meat stick. I mean, it is, but it's not a meat stick for you to eat. Calm those eyeballs down. Her pupils have gone like saucers right now. I never feed the bean. This is the only time that she ever eats. Obviously. Got 2 more. And then they're all gone. But chew it. Don't just swallow it. Chew it. Savor the flavor. Okay? You don't want the other one? There's one more. Look. One more. There's one more. No another? Come on, up. I don't know why I bother. I really don't. Well, there's that gone. Along with part of my finger. She's got disposable gloves too. No. I hope. Oh, that is another bit. I hope it's drainable, but Demetra, nope. Okay. On the nope point, if what the heck? It's doing it again. I hate this about StreamYard. What has happened that it's doing this now? Oh my gosh. Okay. This is the other version of Snowman by Miss Riggles. And it's another blue one. Look, it got a little pom-pom on his head. It got a little pom-pom. Little scarf and little buttons. It's not a sparkly one, but its little pom-pom is definitely sparkly. With his little carrot nose. His little carrot nose. He's so cute. Okay. Oh, no. Hey, StreamYard sorted itself out again. Oh, if you could see the things I can see when I change pictures over, you're not getting any more. You're not getting any more. I am being stared at like I've given her nothing. Slug says it's like a huge pimple, so it has got stuff in it. Thing is, what's caused the abscess? If it's under the chin, could it be an infected tooth? Doris says, I love that snowman. See, Miss Doris is loving the Riggles' snowmen's and ladies. Cindy says, oh, what an adorable snowman. Not a adorable one. It's an adorable one. An adorable snowman. I have been, for those that have seen it last time, it doesn't look any different. I don't think it looks any different, but I'm still working on my Sophie's garden. Oh my gosh. And since I last showed it, I think I've done 5 rounds. I think either 4 or 5. But this is the Sophie's garden right now. And I'm changing the angle of it so that hopefully you can see the different textures. But this blue is now fading out because we're going to a white. And this is Scheepjes. Is it Whirlette or Whirl? Oh. Oh. Whirl. Okay. This is Scheepjes Whirl in Blueberry Bambam. Okay, is a Blueberry Bambam. And I'm supposed to be able to get 3 of these squares out of 1 cake. So this one is starting to go much, much lighter. The next square, when this is finished, will probably go from kind of a grayish in the middle to a white. But so far, this one, it still has blue. So I'm still happy. But as much as I absolutely love doing this, because there's so many different stitches and you have to go into rows, maybe 4 rows back to do a stitch, or behind 3 rows to do a stitch or whatever, it takes a lot longer than whatever normal is. And heck, I'm slow, but it is getting there. It is getting there. And the thing that made me giggle and go, yeah, I'm good, is that Hunter went, oh, it's so pretty. Yes, it is, Mr. Hunter. Yes, it is. And hopefully it'll get prettier. Hopefully. Really? Oh, that cat. Cindy says, oh, your Sophie's garden is looking beautiful. I need to make 12 of those squares. I've completely made one. This still has 13 rounds left before it's finished. When I've only got 10 squares left, I'm going to be so happy. Obviously, I'll be even happier when there's only 1 square left, but 12 squares in total to make. Doris is so pretty. Granny D says, have to pop off. Please don't pop. There's a lot of people popping. You ain't corn, okay? You may be Southern thing, but you ain't corn. Cousins are here to cool seal my roof and some other outside work. Oh, I'm so glad you've got some help to do that. Love you, Lisa. Love and hugs with a heart for all. Thank you very much, Miss Granny D. Granny D. Okay. News. This weekend, possibly tomorrow, I will be putting up, scheduling the Christmas lives, my birthday live for December. There will be a live 24, 25, 26, 29. 4 days plus the usual lives. So where I'd normally have 4 lives a month on average. December is getting 8. Is it 8? I'm going to double check. Hang on. I'm double checking. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 7. Sorry. I apologize. Going to be 7 lives through December. What I am asking, and I will keep on saying this, if you have been a part of the Secret Santa for this channel, I urge you, I ask you, I say please, 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 if you can, on one of those lives, open up your Secret Santa gift on one of those lives. I will be doing them at different times in the hope that I cover as much time zonage as I possibly can. But if you really can't, let's face it, people have families and real lives, and it's a busy time of year. I get it. If you really can't open up on a live and you don't need to show your face, please, 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 can you take a couple of photos of your items and pop them on the community page so that we can all have an ogle? We all like a bit of an ogle. So if you could, we'd really, really appreciate it, please. There's that. Now, we need stitches. Give me a stitch, people. I need a stitch. The CAL starts in January. I've been hoping to find a designer that'd be willing to do one triangle for me. Can't find a designer. I cannot find one. Or at least I found a lot of designers. None of them, bar one, got back to me, have gotten back to me, will get back to me. The one that did get back to me says I'm way too busy for anything like that. Okay. I have no designer. So I'm really, really gutted because one of my main triangles that I wanted to do doesn't look like it's going to happen now. I'm gutted. But as of January, as of the 1st January of January, oh my gosh, the first Monday of January, the CAL for this channel begins, the crochet along. You need to sign up for it, because if you send me an email and say that you'd like to join, then every time there will be a live for the CAL, I will send you a link to that CAL. If you don't have the link, you won't see the live. Nothing will come onto the actual channel until the entire CAL is finished and I have edited all of my lives down to practically nothing. If you join in on the lives, you get to laugh at me. You get to tell me off. That happens a lot. You get to have a little bit of an input. We help each other. There's a little bit more of a close-knitness. A knitness for a crochet along. There's a little bit more to it than just here's a video, hop to it. So sign up and you get to join in properly with the CAL. Otherwise, everything will be out maybe 6 months later. Maybe. So to sign up, email me at ladybirdlovescrochet@gmail.com. I will stick it in a folder where it's nice and snuggly with the other people. And come January, you will get linked to the lives. Whether you're there for the live or not, it doesn't matter. You will have the link to the live. But you need to sign up. Okay, chat. I've done my announcements, you know. Oh, Miss Pep fell asleep. You see, I told you I bore people. Sharon comes here to the live to be able to fall asleep. Now it's working for Perp. Sorry, Perp. But yes, Sarah says, if you're tired, you should sleep. Although it is a little bit early, but, you know, sometimes you need the earliness. Sometimes it happens. I'm sure I had another announcement. Oh, Zara was the winner of our members live giveaway. She won October's Woolly Wednesday, and she won the members only giveaway on Wednesday. Zara's in luck right now. Miss Zara, she's worth giving a little rub on the back to. Perp says, do you have pairs of feathers? No, every single one is different. They are all different. There ain't no pairs. Ain't no pairs of the feathers. They're all different. The Hello Kitty are all different. The feathers are all different. I will double check, but I am pretty certain they are all different. I needed to take that off. I'm sorry. Lucky me. Yeah, lucky you, Miss Sarah. The luck of the Zara. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Let's see if I can find the feathers quickly. Yes, I can. That's handy. That was handy. I think we've got 20. Oh, yes, we do have pairs. Oh, we have a couple of pairs. Okay. So one that I showed that was teal, blue, and purple. I have two. Oh, there. Okay. I take it back, Perp. I apologize. There's two of every one. I have an amber, orange, yellow. I have a blue and yellow, almost peacock-like. I have blue and white. I have green and purple, very patterned. I've got green, pink, red, orange, blue and teal. And that's all of them. So yes, I apologize. I lied. Yes, there are pairs of every single one. So that must mean I've got 20 then. Where I thought I only had 10, I've got 20. 20 of them. 20. Yes, give Miss Zara a little rub on the back. Thank you so much, Sarah. You're such a lovely, helpful person. Thank you so much. And then take that hand quickly and buy a lottery ticket or do something where you need to physically touch whatever it is, and you never know. The luck may rub off if you're very lucky. Let me close that. Close that. Okay, that's good. We're back. So, stitches. Oh, Demetria's off. Miss Slug, take care, my dear. I really hope for your sake there is no snow on Sunday. Fingers crossed, but take care. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten where I was going. Stitches. I need stitches. Think of stitches. Google stitches if you have to. Otherwise, I might just have to add some myself. There was one that Angela chose, and I did a tutorial for last week, but I changed the tutorial to make it make sense and make it slightly easier, which I have a feeling is really a stitch that I've now created myself, which I'd love to go, but I'm not going to do that, even though I just did it, but I don't. But I've got a feeling that it's called the camel stitch. Maybe. Because I've seen without the color change, a couple of pictures and tutorials, although I haven't examined properly the tutorials, I've looked at a pattern. It's done differently, but has exactly the same look. So I've got a feeling it's a different version of camel stitch. Angela has it in her book that it is called All in a Row. My tutorial, I called it All in a Row. What did I call it? All in a Row what? I don't think I called it simplified. What did I call it? A variation of All in a Row is what I called it. But I have a feeling, a bad feeling, that it's actually the camel stitch. But I do need to verify that. But it looks like it. The things you find out. Then it says, do you have the wheat stitch? No, I do not have the wheat stitch. Let me come off the super wheel, go onto the stitches wheel. Now let me go on to Google and look at wheat stitch. I'm pretty sure wheat stitch is okay, but I'm double checking. Wheat stitch. I love how it looks and beautiful texture too. We like, oh wow, I like a bit of texture. Let's have a look. It's a 4-row repeat, which means it could be a little bit tricky with a 6-inch triangle. Step by step, how many is it? Stitch repeat is a multiple of 2, but let's just read on to make sure. Let's have a look. Where are we? Multiple of 2 and a 4-row repeat, which could be a bit tricky. It has modified puffed stitch. Yep. Single crochet, back loop only. That might work. That might work. Okay, so let's put wheat stitch on the wheel. So Miss Cindy has nominated wheat stitch. So we're going to put her initials in. What is your crochet channel name? Lulu's Treasure Trove. So it's, if it's not Lulu's Treasure Trove and you've changed it, or it's Lulu's Treasure Trove something, let me know. Lulu's Treasure Trove, LLTT, because I can't entirely remember, because I'm not good with remembering stuff. Okay, so we have the wheat stitch. Thank you very much, Miss Cindy. Doris, would a Tunisian stitch? Well, we've got 2 Tunisian stitches on there. If you want to go for a third, if it works, it works. Pike stitch. Pike stitch. Pike, not spike. Pike, like the fish. Oh, I like the way that looks. Extended single crochet. Ooh. 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 Let me look. Any odd number. It works. We are putting the pike stitch onto the wheel. Pike. And that's from Knitting Purple. So Cindy and Perp don't need to nominate any other stitches today. We thank you very, very much. We have your stitches on the wheel. Let's see if Doris came up with one. Do you have a spike stitch? Yes. Or a mosaic? Now, the mosaic is the one I need a designer for, and I can't find the designer. So either I come up with some absolute rubbish just to get people to do mosaic, or I find a designer that's actually willing to make a 6-inch triangle mosaic. This is the difficulty thing. But let me leave this wheel up while you're thinking of something. But spike stitch we do have on there. And that was Miss Sharon's suggestion. I did get it right. Lulu's treasure trove. Thank goodness for that. I remembered something. Yeah. My brain sometimes, all the time, not even sometimes, all the time. So Miss Doris, I'm waiting on you, or I could take the thing away for the moment. You could take it away for the moment and wait. We can wait. Let me. Oh, I did delete. Okay, I deleted. I'm a good girl. I deleted it. Bring stitches back. Bring stitches back. I think I'm going to add 2 more stitches onto the wheel. If I can find a designer, the mosaic is not going on the wheel because it is going to be a definite triangle. Regardless, it will be the only one we do not spin for. For those who have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, in January, when we do this crochet along, people will have 5 colours and they'll be on the wheel represented by a number 1 to 5. Then we've got this wheel of stitches, and every week both wheels will get spun. We'll spin for the colour, so maybe a number 3 will come up. Whatever you have labelled as your number 3 colour, that is what's going to be used, and then we will spin the stitch wheel, and whatever stitch comes up, we are going to be making 2 triangles in your number 3 colour. 6-inch triangle. Fairly quickly made up. Like, for me to make a popcorn stitch 6-inch triangle took me just over 50 minutes, and I'm a really, really slow crocheter. So I can almost guarantee that most people will be able to make 1 triangle in about half an hour, approximately. Though, of course, some of us are slower, some of us are faster. But we're going to be doing 2 triangles a week. It's all down to the wheels. The wheels! How we make those triangles up, you will find out at the end. But we will be making an afghan. Zara says, a safe choice. First suggestion from me, single crochet. It's a safe one. Oh, Miss Sarah. I'm so glad you finally said one. We'll put single crochet down, a safe word. You wait. We'll all go, oh, I hate single crochet. It's so boring. I hate it. Sarah has been very, very apprehensive about saying a stitch, because the last time we did a wheel cal, Zara suggested a particular stitch, and we all knew it was Zara that chose it. And nobody liked that stitch because everybody's hands were hurting. It was a horrible stitch. And poor Miss Zara hasn't lived it down. So the fact that she's actually saying one is lovely. And that's why she said, safe choice. So, Miss Zara's single stitch is saved on the wheel. Hello. Yes, my love. You know you've got 10 minutes, right? I love you. I'd rather you didn't sit on my remote control. The better. The better. Is it better? Is it better? Is it better? Is it better? My little old lady. Huh? My little old lady. Okay. Doris says, I don't know if it has a name, but I've seen one that is double crochet, half double crochet, and single crochet, repeating down the row, making a pretty design. So DC in one stitch, the next stitch half double, the next stitch single, and then going back to the double again. Now, what was that one? See, now, Doris, you said this is similar to one that you said before, which was a row alternating half double crochet for a row, double crochet for a row, treble crochet for a row. If this one that you're saying is all on one row, that it does DC, HDC, SC, and then back to DC again, could be interesting, but you better let me know. If you want me to put it down, I will. And Pep says, it's a journey, not a race. It is a journey. And hopefully the whole point of doing this Cal Pik'n Mix Mark II is to hopefully teach people a new stitch or a new technique, or to get out your comfort zone a little bit and not do the norm. I don't like doing the norm. We don't like the norm. I have nothing against Norman, but you know. Doris says, yup. I'm guessing that means she wants it on. Okay. So whatever this stitch is called, DC, HDC, yeah. DC, HDC, SC, Alt, same row. Oh, wait. I just heard your tummy. Oh my gosh. We'll do repeat, same row, just to clarify. And we'll do Doris. Now, that's our 4 stitches for today, I believe. I believe we've actually done it. I believe we've actually done it. By Jove. Thank you, ladies. We have all the stitches we need for today. I'll bring let me put the super wheel back on again. Super wheel. The blueness of the blueberry wheel. Thank you very much, ladies. What's wrong? Are you Hank Marvin? Are you Hank Marvin? You know they can only see the back of your head, right? See, now I'm wondering how Sluggy's doing with her moggy moo. Ugh. We need an update on the cat crisis here. We need an update. Are you okay? Are you starving? Are you upset with me? I love you. Even though you hate me, I love you. I've got a video of her that I'm still debating whether to put onto this channel because it's K-pop related. And I'm debating whether to put it on this channel or put it on my K-pop channel. I don't know which to do it on. If I put it on this channel, it's not strictly being related. And if I put it on the K-pop channel, well, the K-pop channel has nothing to do with cats on it at all. But it is a mixture of the both, so I don't know what to do. So it's sitting there, waiting to be uploaded, and I don't know which channel to put it on. But it's very me. Slug says back. Oh, Operation fail. See? Do you really think my cat would let me get anywhere near? No, 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 no. He has sharp teeth and that. Well, this is one of the things I was thinking of. I mean, no. And you said earlier, you said something like, oh, he doesn't seem to care or something. And I'm like, so you haven't gone near him yet then? Oh, Demetra. All I could think was if you actually managed to do that, though that's highly dangerous and can cause even more infection. One, you've really got to shave the area first, because otherwise you're pushing hair into the skin, which is why they always shave your animal before doing an injection or taking bloods or anything, because that size of syringe. But anyway, if it's not a drainable one, and if it's on the chin, all I can think of is that it's possible that it's a bad tooth. Ugh. Demetra, you're a brave woman. But that poor cat. I can only imagine. Miss Cindy. Thank you very much, Miss Cindy. Wait, we need to star it. We need to star it. There, we have started. You star. I want to know what the sticker is, because I can't see it on StreamYard. But thank you very much, Miss Cindy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Oh, you wanting some love? Are you wanting some love? Are you wanting some love? Does that feel better? Is it nice? Is it nice? Are we done? We're finished? Hello. Slug says he has bad teeth. Well, my guess it's an abscess from a bad tooth, and you ain't gonna do nothing but possibly cause a worse problem. Please don't. Please don't. I urge you to go to the vet. Please. If you're insured, fabulous. If you're not, you think of your cat's health. Think of your cat's health. Please, 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 please. Zav says it's a black cat. Oh, the sticker's a black cat. Oh, I'm going to have to see it in the replay now. I don't think I've seen the black cat super sticker, so I'm going to have to go and have a nosy in the replay, I think, because I haven't seen the black cat. They did a super sticker with the putty tat, with a Sylvester. Are you good now? Can I stop now? Because my hands are all fluffy. Are we done? Done? You don't need to look at me like that. It's Slug that's doing the operations. No pet insurance. Find out how much a checkup's going to be. Please. Please. See, I know here with my insurance for Bean, it doesn't cover much at all. But something it won't cover at all is if she were to have anything bad with her teeth. Insurance won't cover it because it's down to me how bad her teeth are. And that's one reason why ever since she was a kitten, I've cleaned her teeth on a regular basis. And the cat toothpaste is used on a regular basis, although I do need to get some more cat toothpaste before we run out. But the cat toothpaste, oh my gosh, you saw what she's like with the sticks. Cat toothpaste, I have no hand left. Forget the finger. I have no hand left. She loves that stuff so much, and it stinks because it's chicken flavored, I think. Oh my gosh, it stinks. And all they need to do is just lick it, and that's it. And as it enters their mouth, their tongue kind of forces it round their mouth. And it's kind of like a mouthwash sort of thing. But I scale her teeth as well. Every Sunday, we do a scaling session and take the tartar off her teeth. And I'm so lucky that probably because I've been doing it since she was a wee little thing, she just puts up with it, and she's really good. But doing it with a cat that's never had that could well be problematic. I've heard from the vets some cats are so docile, like you can practically keep their gob open and do whatever you like, and the cat doesn't care less. Other cats, like all you've got to do is touch a lip and they go absolutely ape. I'm very lucky with Bean. Very lucky. She puts up with a lot with me. A lot. Beanie, you're safe. Slug is not going to come and operate on you. My little old lady. My little old lady. Ooh. She's going to be 17 in a couple of months. 17. She's such an elderly, wise lady. Must respect your elders. And Di says, how do you brush a cat's teeth? There are a couple of ways. You can get, just like with dogs, you can get that like little... Thank you. The little finger brush, and just kind of put the toothpaste on and go around. The toothpaste that I get for Bean, they do the dog form, they do the cat form. And like I said, they've only got to lick it, and it spreads it round the mouth, and it kind of works like a mouthwash, really. But with Bean, we do the toothpaste, and I scale her teeth as well. Slug says my cat is not that domesticated. And you wanted to operate on your cat? Really? You are a brave woman. She's a brave woman. She's a silly woman, isn't she? She's a silly woman. What's wrong? Do you want to go now? She's like, this way. Follow me. It's time we buggered off. So let's bugger off. Thank you so much to the people who sent a PayPal super sticker. Thank you so much. We are going to bugger off. Bean needs to eat. I need to go to bed. I need to brush my teeth because now I'm feeling like I've got really, I mean, I brush them anyway, but now my teeth feel like they're so furry right now. I need to get clean. My cat is from a feral colony, says Slug, who decided to get free meals and a safe place to rest and sleep. Poor little bugger. Comes to a safe place and tries to get operated on. I look at you in so many different ways, Slug. I've seen so many different sides of you that I'm like, I don't think I even want to go to Canada now. I definitely don't want to go to America. Now I don't think I want to go to Canada. People scare me. Anywho, Secret Santas, if you're willing to open up your gift on one of the lives through December, it would be very, very much appreciated, please. If you want to join in on the CAL in January, starting in January, please email me so that I can get you signed up. Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, with all fingers crossed, I'll be doing a pop-up live on Wednesday and hopefully finishing me mermaid. That is what she's going to be. She's going to be a mermaid. And she'll sparkly. Look, sparkle. She will be a sparkly mermaid. I'm really hoping to finish her on Friday because I want to make the scarecrow that Pam sent me. Holy heck, that's going to be so difficult. I'm not good at amigurumi. I'm only a beginner amigurumiist. And yet that is a way intermediate pattern. Will be interesting. Watch out. Had him 13 years. Oh, it's an elderly gentleman. And you want to stab him. What is going on? Perhaps says, how many signed up for the CAL so far? Had a couple of people that I really didn't expect at all. And one or two people that I've never seen their names before. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 people signed up to the CAL so far. So far, so good. Oh, hang on. Wait. Hang on. Well, you're only just in time, Miss Cindy, but I can do it very quickly. Before we run away, we need to do the wheel because Miss Cindy Lulu has done. Let's put you there. Has done a PayPal. Thank you so much, Miss Cindy. Again, this is going to Mr. Hunter so he can eat something. I think he'll be very, very pleased that he can eat again. Because I wasn't able to do anything until this coming up Wednesday incoming. We have saved that super wheel. That is done. Thank you very much, Miss Cindy Lulu. Miss Lulu. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to make chicken soup and give him some chicken. Chicken breast? I mean, it'd be nice, but nice treat. Beany loves the smell of chicken, doesn't like eating it because she's a weird woman. Miss Slug, member for 16 months. Well, sort of. She's been an official member for 10 months, which means 2 more months, and then she gets the 12-month member pack, which is a semi-special one because it's a reoccurring thing, the 12-month one. Let's bugger off. Let's bugger off. thank you very, 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 very much to you guys who have sent in a donation. Really, really, really appreciate it. You are on the wheel. That will get spun on the last Friday of November, and you are in for winning 25 Great British pounds converted into your currency. So at the moment, that works out as 32, I think, 32 or 33 American dollars. Obviously, a lot more in Canadian. If you're somewhere else in the world, you're going to have to Google it. I don't know. But end of the month. Zara's claimed hers. She's chosen a PayPal instead of a e-gift card. She also won the Woolly Wednesday. The next Woolly Wednesday will be in December. No. Yes. December. Providing it gets here in time. And it'll be from Holst Garn. But for now, let's bugger off. Let's end the Friday live with a look after your hands. Your hands are wonderful tools. You need, especially in at this time of year, for those in the Northern Hemisphere, please, you're going to have them chapped and sore and owie. Please look after them. You're crocheting, you're knitting. Now that wool, that yarn dries out your hands. It is not nice. Look after them. You need to wipe butts with this. You don't need to operate on cats with them. But you could. Just saying. You need these. If you're lucky enough to be born with these amazing tools on the ends of your arms, look after them, please, because they can look after you. Gonna bugger up. Oh my gosh, there's a flash of colour. Wait, let me go back up. Demetra! Dusty is safe. I really, really hope so. I really hope so. But please, 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 please try and get him to the vet. Please, please, please. And let us know. Let me put Miss Demetra on the wheel very, very quickly. Miss Slug gets 2 entries because, of course, she is a member. The Slug is on the blueberry wheel. Sort and save. She is on the wheel. Thank you, Slug. Let's bugger off. I'm using my appendages to wave goodbye. Take care. Have a good week, guys. Smile at somebody. They may smile back at you. And sometimes that may be the only smile they see all day. Smiles can be a wonderful thing when they're genuine. Take care.